I want to share a prayer with you today. O Lord, let me walk this earth with your magic in each step, so that the day you grant me once again wings to fly, they'll all simply say, of course she can fly. This prayer to me sounds like a celebration, recognition of the moment at hand, the opportunity here that, though it may not be perfect, is still incredibly rife with God's magic and specialness. Admittedly, I can fall into perfectionism with projects or things that I do. And even not just projects, I'm an artist and I am really hypercritical of the things that I create sometimes. And so that will often keep me from putting my work out there, thinking that one more day of practice will potentially bring me to the level of perfection where I can share it. And in this prayer, she is asking, let me have the magic that's available to me today in these circumstances. Let me celebrate. It's not just though the projects that we do and our craft that we can be hypercritical of and let ourselves have perfectionism paralysis in. But I can remember days that I wouldn't go to the beach because I didn't think I looked good in my swimsuit or something like that. Or I wouldn't sing because the sound of my voice wasn't pleasing enough to me. And all of this is just a comparison to a present ideal anyway. None of these things are a comparison to God's idea of perfect. The way we see other bodies in swimsuits, or every voice that sings a song, every piece of art, it is actually the unique expression of each soul and God's perfection coming through in its own unique way. And because we have variation, there is comparison. And that's part of human nature, comparison and judgment. And this prayer reminds me to come back home again and again within each opportunity where I can run out and have life, but I feel a little bit stifled by my own second guessing. Is this good enough? Am I good enough? And that includes even how I pray, my conversation with God, my relationship with God. And that's another layer of this prayer that I really couldn't wait to share with you, that God doesn't mind how we talk to him. He doesn't need us to make it fancy or even clear. It doesn't have to be within linear reason even. It doesn't have to be rational. Even Jesus in the Bible will teach us that when we talk to God, when we pray, it only needs to be sincere. And the simpler, the better. And so when I find myself in a moment that starts to feel very complex, I'm not talking to God right. I'm not doing it right. I'm not being me right. I'm not doing things good enough. This isn't good enough. I remember this prayer and also the feeling of simplicity in my body. Just as simple as it can be. What is it? What is it I want to say and do? And can I just be with that? Can I rest into that place of simplicity and make peace with the truth that perfectionism or maybe as close as we can get to it, might lie ahead. And when we compare that potential, our ideals, to what is present here, we can really very easily talk ourselves out of it. And so today I pray, God, let me have courage to simply appreciate and engage with the magic that is here. I hope that this supports and inspires your journey. See you next time.